Hello and welcome back, my fellow Ninja Crafters. This is your host, TNC Cuban, and today we are on Ninja Craft. Now, I've got some good news and some bad news. And, well, I mean, it really isn't that bad, but, I mean, let's go take a look. Now, if you guys remember on the last episode, we've kind of, did a few things with the dojo area. Well, if you guys can't already tell, it's gone. What is gone? Well, we pretty much cleared out all this grass. We've pretty much got all the bone blocks in on the walls. We've even got some item frames, and we had a floor in on this structure. But that's not all. We've even had other builds made and some terraforming done over in this area, and well, it's no longer here. And basically what happened was, well, I was switching back and forth between the beta, and I really think this is a bug, but when you uninstall Minecraft, it uninstalls all of the Minecraft saved files. Now, if you go into advanced settings for the Minecraft beta, when you go to uninstall it, and it says keep and store all my personal information and files, well, honestly, I think the world saves are considered your personal files. So why are they getting deleted when you uninstall the game? I don't understand. The world files are not required in order to run the game. The world files is your personal and progressiveness that you've made in that world. So it's your personal world. Am I not right? I mean, come on now. I'm thinking about reporting that as a bug is why I'm saying that. But do not fear, ladies and gentlemen, because although our skeleton farm is not quite complete, as in it was before we went to the Nether and gathered some soul sand and, of course, other things that we needed to kind of make this right, do not fear, because I have backed up the world, sort of. Not really. I mean, I didn't, but I kind of did at the same time. So let's go ahead and jump over into another world. So here we are in another world where you can see right here behind me, we've actually got the building in full. I've got my little dirt mine shaft and I've got my skeleton farm all put together like nothing ever happened. But as you're about to see, this is a creative version of the world. So not quite exactly the same world. This is actually a seed copy that I had loaded up on the 1.14, and I actually utilized structure blocks to bring these things over into 1.14 from 1.16. So I do actually, I forgot that was up there. But I do actually have a way to bring all of these parts right back over into the Let's Play world, and I'm going to be doing that probably today, but I don't know how far my progression is going to be. However, I wanted to sit here and kind of maybe talk real quick and show you guys that some of the things that we built on stream in a creative builds stream, yeah, I'm really thinking and I'm really going to have each one of these buildings right here, including the McJnaz. That's what I'm calling it, is the McJnaz, because if we take a closer look at this building was actually created by JNaz, and it kind of has that McDonald's feel and look to it on the inside. So I like it though, and it's a nice build, but I'm still gonna call it the McJnaz, because I mean, even the roof kind of looks like the classic McDonald's buildings from back in the day. And then of course there would be like a giant M, of course, like across the top of the building. But anyways, like I was saying, these are some pretty cool buildings that we've done on creative builds in a stream on Twitch, and this is the barn that we ended up building. Well, I can't say we because it wasn't just me, but it was myself, JNaz, Crunchy, and Mr. Not, nope, not at all, no, never, why, however his name is pronounced. I don't know, I always get confused and I always get it mixed up. I usually just call him Mr. Not. It's just easier for me. But the four of us kind of designed and created and came up with ideas for this giant farmhouse that I want to basically build and bring into today. Well, I'm probably not going to do it today, but in today's episode or in this series of NinjaCraft. Yeah, I definitely think that this barn would be really cool and a really nice addition to our house to add to the area that we're going to be basically kind of, well, this area. Now, I'm not quite sure what I was going to do with the McJanaz's build, but I really was thinking of turning this into a storage facility. Preferably not with barrels, though, because those are like villager workstations, and villagers in having villager workstations in your builds kind of ruins villager things in Minecraft. I really hope we see a fix for that. I mean, come on now. Villagers should not be able to link to a bed or to a workstation that they cannot even pathfind to. What sense does that make, Mojang? Please fix that. So yes, that is going to be plans for in the future for a storage building, because if you guys remember, or if you guys have seen right over here, I have like a ton of chests that keep building up, and I need to get rid of them and actually have a place to put all the items. Same thing with this building. I haven't really quite thought of what I wanted to use for this building, but I really like the style and I really like the shape. I've actually been thinking of making this building into a potion, like my potion area maybe, or my potion brewing area, because you guys know how I am when it comes to the Nether and the lava. Yeah, mistakes get made a lot. So just a fair warning for today's video or today's episode of NinjaCraft, it may end up being a little bit shorter, and that's just because I've been trying and been attempting to do some damage control, because I basically forgot to back up my worlds before going out of the beta. So yeah, I definitely got to get some damage control done. I'm going to actually be doing this in some testing worlds before I ruin the actual Let's Play world and kind of lose all of the other things that we have already in the world. So hopefully with the structure blocks behavior pack that I have installed, I can actually get everything back to the way that it was from when we last left off, for the exception that in this world, I'm actually kind of happy that I get to keep my armor. I've gotten my armor back. Oh yeah, that's another bug. Since we are in 1.16.006, we no longer get the fancy box around our tools and stuff to kind of help us see what it is that it's on. Like, you can't see that. You can barely see it. It says projectile protection, but it blends way too much with the actual, I don't know, UI. So hopefully we'll see a fix for that in the next beta Minecraft update. So hopefully with a quick flip of the screen, I can get this into our world, and we can actually get everything going back. And let's see if I can remember base 1. If we go to load up base 1, please. Yes, that's going to bring in, as you guys can see, a lot of stuff into our world, basically just right here in our map. So like I said, with a quick flip of the screen, let's get to work. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got everything in full working order. We've got everything back. We've got silver over there by our nether portal in our horse pen, or our little, kind of starter horse pen. We also have our donkey over there. I don't think you can see him. No, he's not quite rendering in. But yeah, we have donkey over there also, and we've got our skeleton farm built up the way that we wanted to get it built up. Now, initially, I did think I was going to get my iron armor back, but when I copied those structure areas or those structure blocks to come and show up over in here and copy all of this stuff, they actually copied the chest too. So yeah, we're back with just the leather pants. Now, I actually had some gold boots too, but I don't know what happened to them. They might have gone somewhere else. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to work with some villagers, and maybe in the future, to try and get some of our other things back, like our enchants and our nice stuff. But now, as long as we have some gold boots on that we can keep, and not have to worry about those hoglins or piglins, hoglins. I can't remember which ones Which, but the crazy mobs in the Nether, yeah, now we have a way to hopefully not get attacked by the adult peoples. The ones that are like older and will attack you if you're not wearing gold. Yeah, those guys, yeah, hopefully we'll be safe from them. But I didn't really see anything missing. Everything seems to be here right in working order as I would have liked it to. There are some things missing though out of the house in here, as you guys can see. We do have like pretty much the entire thing like built up. There was a creeper accident over here between episodes, but I did kind of maybe fix it a little bit. I don't know. We do also have part of this area that was not cloned over, but that's okay because there really wasn't much down here anyways, except for just some flooring. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo this wall. I mean, I was planning on redoing the walls anyways. So yeah, definitely some work in progress that needs to get taken care of after, you know, mistakes have been made. But like I said, not too much was lost. So the plan that I have for today is, well, not necessarily to fix what I've broke, but to try and start getting things cleaned up around here just a little bit, because as you guys just saw not too long ago in this episode, we plan on putting a giant barn pretty much right here where the villagers, the cows, and the pigs are. So we got to move everything out of the way so that way we can make some way for the giant barn. Plus, I'm gonna have to do some terraforming, and I plan on picking up all the crops over here because, yeah, I've picked up the bamboo over there already because we have a bamboo farm and we have a sugarcane farm. So I don't necessarily need this starter sugarcane farm anymore at all because I took all the bamboo, threw it into this furnace, well, into this chest, so that way the furnace can burn it all up and use it. And then we're gonna be grabbing the sugarcane, the pumpkins, and all the potatoes and the bees. We're gonna pick everything up. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in to a time lapse. And voila, now I've got everything kind of moved, got all the chests kind of put off to the side, and I'm kind of thinking about this now. I'm probably going to have to move them again in the next episode, or in the next 2 episodes. I'm not quite sure how long it's going to take to get the McJane built, but I do have a better idea on where I'm going to be putting things for the next 2 builds that are going to be, you know, kind of putting over here that we showed you on that creative version of the world. Now, I've been sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to quite put the McJane over there, and then the barn over here, and then the weird third structure, like the one that has the cool looking roof. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put all that here. What I'm actually thinking is putting the McJane over here, kind of where these birch trees are, and I'm thinking of putting the barn from here back towards that way instead of back towards that way. And I think that might kind of leave this area a little bit more open, so that way in the center between the house, the McJane and the farm, I can probably have some kind of courtyard courtyard, maybe even a water fountain, and hopefully not any creepers like this guy. Go away. Go away. No, don't blow up. Come on, I gotta terraform all this later. Thank you. Speaking of terraforming, I realized when I started moving everything that I actually had some tools and some equipment and fancy stuff right here in the ender chest, and that did not copy from our last episode, but that's okay. No big deal. We can replace those things fairly simply and fairly easily, especially once we get villagers worked out. And that is also another thing that I got to try and figure out how I'm going to do, is the building for the villagers, because I don't want the villagers to start linking and, like, you know, kind of messing with the stuff that I might be using for designer blocks, aka barrels. Those are nice blocks to use for designing. Same thing with like the toolsmith stations. I can't remember what they're called. But you guys know what I'm talking about. All the different stations that actually make a fairly good decorative blocks that we can't use in Bedrock Edition because of, like what I was saying earlier, villagers will link to beds that they can't even get in Pathfind to. And workstations, please, Microsoft, fix it. Minecraft, Mojang, whatever you want to call yourselves, fix that, because it sucks not being able to use workstations in my builds, because, well, workstations, some of them are pretty decorative. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, we definitely need to kind of get this things terraformed and dug out. You know what? How about this? Let's go ahead and jump into a creative copy of this with the structure blocks and see what maybe we can get the area to look like. Okay, check it out. So, like I said, I've gotten everything moved over here, you know, pets and, you know, chests and everything. And apparently some of my sheep have decided to run away, but that's okay. This is just a creative copy anyways. So yeah, there's the McJane and there is the barn, which, come on, leaves, go away. Is there more stuff? You know what? Random tick speed is going to go up. And that is how you get rid of leaves really quick, especially if you've broken all the logs out. But yeah, I think this would be really cool. And on the center part area right here, we can definitely have some other things like, you know, maybe little market stalls. That would be a kind of a cool idea. And maybe even have a fountain in the center, kind of just make things feel and look like they've kind of come together and they belong together in a sense. Now, the colors of the McJane's roof may change a little bit, so I might turn these oak, what is this? Yeah, oak. That's regular oak. But might turn that regular oak into dark oak, as in most of the builds had some dark oak in it. Now, I don't mind the light oak, but I don't know. We might have to mess with that a little bit to see what kind of things we can change to get it to match with the barn and also the dojo, or the mini dojo. And then maybe even I can rebuild the dirt house, which I do plan on doing probably in the next episode, to rebuild this thing to look less volcano-ish, as what some of you had said kind of down in the comments. But I thank you. I love the constructive criticism because it's what's going to make me a better builder in the long run. And being back on NinjaCraft Survival, yeah, we're definitely going to have to terraform all of this around here on the house. Probably even going to have to fix how some of these things are, because this was kind of like built like as part of the ground. And I gotta get these two like block layers kind of knocked down, because I know there's one right here. And I think, no, it's just that one, yeah. To kind of level everything out, so this way we can try and get a better view and get a better idea on what it is that we're going to do. Now, I already have a pretty good idea with the McJane, like I said, and with the barn that's going to be over here. But yes, lots of terraforming that's going to need to be done, and also some repairs on this house. Just lots of ideas. I might have to actually start writing all these things down so we can get them done in a timely manner and within, you know, certain episode manner. So this way we're not taking 5 episodes to build one house. I know, we're on episode 5 and we're still working on this house. But still, you guys catch the drift. So anyways, that is pretty much all the time that I have for today, and I do apologize that this is going to be a shorter episode, but I want to make sure we can get something uploaded for everybody out there. So I want to hear a little bit more from you guys about what you guys would like to see next. I've had some ideas and I've had some thoughts on what it is that I wanted to do. And well, if I'm going to be doing all of this resource gathering and jumping probably in and out of the Nether fortress and fortresses and danger zones, I think I'm gonna need a couple of different farms. And what I mean by a couple of different farms is I've been thinking of making a raid farm or an iron farm, or what might be, you know, kind of better, and I won't have to build a farm of either one, is actually trying to find the end dimension. Now, in order to find the end dimension, we're gonna have to find the stronghold, which I haven't even touched yet. But let me know if that's what you guys would like to see us do next in our Let's Play series. Let me know. We're gonna go ahead and throw a poll right there. There's an iCard. On that poll, definitely cast your vote. Should we build an iron farm? Should we build a raid farm? Or should we just go to the end dimension and start getting to get some more like tools and armor from the end dimension? I think that might be a really good idea to kind of upgrade ourselves from the iron to full diamond gear, tools, armor, headband, everything. Anyways, either choice, it's all good for me because I am definitely down to build either an iron farm or a raid farm, and you guys already know. You guys already know I've got the best iron farm on Bedrock Beta. Now, of course, there'll probably be some upgrades and updates to that system as time progresses. But yes, let me know, cast your vote, because that is where we're going to leave it today, ladies and gentlemen. So without any further ado, thank you guys all for watching. If you liked what we've done today, definitely look for that subscribe button, then hit the bell notification. And if you guys really liked and enjoyed the video, make sure you go over to that thumbs up and ninja chop that like button. So without any further ado, I'll just say I'll catch you guys all on the flip side.